Welcome, everybody. We are back with the Blind Wave podcast. We hope you guys are all having a good day, good week. Everyone is here now.
Good year, why not?
Yes, a good time. How about that?
Ooh, that could be any time.
Yes. And we are having a good time as well. Eric's doing as well as he can right now with an issue.
Yeah,
I am. We are still trying to fix Calvin's camera. We
Yeah,
got his
sorry,
mic
guys.
working.
Did it freeze again?
It's still freezing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay.
saw that.
Jake, do you think that
this?
we can can we fix his,
We've been working on that all week.
we had it fixed and then it must have reverted. So sorry about that, guys. But
yeah,
we'll get
just,
that fixed here and switched around. and
While we're
hopefully
working
it'll
on
be
that, I guess it is obvious. I did have it wasn't even an injury again. Like, I had a previous eye injury in the same eye, and this week, I don't know what happened, but I just kind of was feeling weird during reactions, and I went to Jancy at one point. I'm like, do I have something in my eye? It just kind of it hurts. And it was getting really red, and it got really red throughout the night. And then I woke up in the morning, and it was super sensitive to light and bloodshot red. And I was like, damn it.
Sure.
It was yesterday. And I don't want to miss Moon Knight.
yeah.
So we decided to power through Moon Knight and then also Superman and then all that jazz. So anyway, I just I could barely drive home because it was just so sensitive to light. I was driving like this, and I drive like this and perfectly fine. So I was like, motherfucker, I'm gonna go get an eye patch. So I got an eye patch, and she even gave me a second eye patch.
A second eye patch.
Yep.
Second eye patch. So
There we go.
I think I can succinctly describe how bad it is.
yeah.
You didn't want to play Smash.
I did not want to play Smash, though I did have to play at least one or two matches at the end. It was getting to me.
It's true.
Anyway, yeah, it's just bloodshot red, and it really makes my eye water when I look at any type of light. So I threw this on. That's what it is.
That is what it is.
Yep.
You're correct.
Indeed.
And with that, we have a fun little game we're going to play, kind of, because of that. And also, we need help later with a poll that is going to be for our movies.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow, actually, I believe on Patreon, we're going to have a movie poll. But we're going to have you guys help us decide what we're going to be putting on there a little bit. So.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah, my eye doctor, I'm like, so what happened? Did I mess it up? Or she's like, no, it's just, she looked at it, she dyed my eye. She's like, the abrasion's the exact same spot, it's the exact same pattern. She's like, if your eye's going to irritate, this is what's going to happen. I'm like, so this can just happen randomly for the rest of my life. She's like, yep. I'm like, all right.
Lovely.
Thanks to that tree that stabbed me.
Yeah,
over
right.
This year.
It was
Son of a
This is
bitch.
just
Yeah, it
how
was-
I have to live. So she said it just will come and go and just to not agitate. And I have a steady prescription of eye drops to use now. So
I like the
Sucks.
idea in chat was because of Calvin also having a buffer issue.
yeah.
I don't believe it. Eric killed Calvin, and he sustained this injury when doing so.
He would be
Oh no, we got
bored.
we got Calvin's thing fixed. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah,
good
it's
now.
better
It
now.
just I don't know why. Hopefully it doesn't pop up again, but
Yeah.
we're good with that now.
Yeah.
So how's everyone's week? I know, Eric, you've had some rough stuff the last couple of days and
Ups
stuff.
and
but
downs.
Anything good or
I
anything
did
that
think
people
about
have noticed?
possibly with the eye patch shaving and just having a goatee to be the evil twin brother, but I don't want to do that.
Evil
That
twin
would have
Eric.
been great, Eric.
What
is-
What
what is,
committed?
What's evil twin Eric's name? Like, is
Sari?
it different or is it similar?
Sire?
Is it like Elric?
It's like C-I-R-E.
Sire is a good one.
Not
I
bad.
Like that.
That sounds like a bad guy's name.
Eric is the evil twin.
Yeah. Derek. It could be Derek.
Derek.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I was gonna mention it last week and I forgot about it, but I
Yeah.
found an actual another podcast that I don't usually listen to a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
But this one just started up. It's actually from Christy Carlson Romano, which I don't know if you know who that is, but she was on Even Stevens as the older sister. She was also the voice of Kim Possible.
Okay.
And then she's also joined with Will Friedle, which if you don't know who that is, he voiced Ron Stoppable on Kim Possible, and he also was Eric Matthews on Boy Meets World.
I know him.
But they started a podcast called I Hear Voices.
All right.
And they have guest stars on each podcast. They've had 3, I think, right now. But they have voice actors. So they
Oh,
talk
that's
about
cool.
voice acting and different things. The first one they had on, I think, was Eric Bauza, who does like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck
yeah.
and a lot of those voices and stuff too. And then they had Shelby Young on in the second podcast, which she did like Princess Leia in the Forces of Destiny animations.
Oh, okay,
and she
yeah.
did I think Captain Bragg and Bad Batch. And then on the third one that they did the most recent was Kevin Conroy, which if you don't know who he is, I don't know what to tell you.
It's Batman.
Go educate yourself.
I am vengeance.
But it's been neat kind of listening to them talk about voice acting and different
Sure.
things. And one of the fun little segments they do is they have artwork that comes in from different viewers and stuff.
Yeah.
And some of it's adults, some of it's kids and stuff. But they'll draw, and then they have the voice actor pick a couple of these.
Yeah.
And they will look at them, kind of judge what they think that character would be and whatnot, and then give them a voice. And they
Oh,
just kind of
that's
like
cool.
make a voice for that character on
That's
the fly. And I was
interesting.
like, that's kind of cool too. So
What's the name of the podcast again?
it's called I Hear Voices,
I Hear
and it's
Voices.
on
That's
Christy
not bad.
Carlson Romano's YouTube channel, and I think
Sure.
also on like Spotify, Stitcher, all that kind of stuff too.
Hmm.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've been listening to it now.
There's if you like a thing, there's a podcast about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
There's many podcasts about it.
Yeah. Super Nerd Gavin's right. Will Friedle also was in Batman Beyond as Terry McGinnis.
Terry McGinnis, yeah.
He's done a lot of voice work and stuff too. So
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I like that.
that was one of the cool things I had recently that I just thought was fun.
When do you listen to podcasts?
When?
Yeah.
When I'm on my computer doing random things.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it's work stuff. Sometimes it was like questing on WoW or doing like odd and end things in like Minecraft, which we also have the Minecraft server for Blind
Yeah.
Wave.
Yeah.
I played in that a little bit. I did that on last stream and whatnot too. But I don't have a lot of times I usually listen to it. Like when I work out, I do music usually.
Sure.
I know you do different podcasts and
I
stuff
do.
while you're working out, which is
Yep.
like, well, you have time to listen to something while you're doing other stuff. Why not?
Yeah, it
But-
used to be like I used to listen to podcasts all the time. Like I worked at a pizza shop, or if I was doing stuff at home, and then I went to only when I drive, and my house is 90 seconds away from here, so it would take a while to finish a podcast throughout the week. But now that I'm doing workouts and stuff, yeah, I can get through the ones that I like decently well.
Yeah. I don't usually listen to very many. I've tuned into a few here and there on like certain things. Like I listened to a World of Warcraft one a little while ago
Yeah.
that was based on like new changes and what was going on and what was happening, but I fall in and out of a lot of them. But
Yeah.
with this one just starting, I was like, hey, I don't feel like I'm missing anything or anything like that.
Sure.
So that's been good.
That's cool.
I had a Minecraft stream on Monday, and
Yes.
I spent most of the time in that being trolled by everybody,
Everybody.
including my son Colson,
Including your son.
who was
Yep.
on there as well. But that was fun. I did enjoy it. I didn't get stuff done, but I had fun playing and showing off the server. And we went and checked out some of like the big there's like right now I think there's like 3 or 4 wonders of the world right now.
Yeah.
There's like the tower, which goes like as high. There's 2 versions of the tower. There's not 2. There's 1, but it splits off into like a fork, and you can choose as high as you can go where the world stays rendered, or as high as you can go where the world isn't rendered anymore. Like you've just gone too high,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but it's like as high as you can go, and that's really cool. They had Atlas, which is like a floating place that has a map of the world inside of it,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's like a huge like ball museum looking place. It's really cool.
How do you do a map of the world?
I don't
it's
know
not
how
one
things
for
work,
one?
Calvin. I don't know, but it is a map, and I can look down, and there's banners placed in the world, and then it shows up on the map too, so you can be like, oh, here's where the tower is. Here's where this is.
Cool.
And there's also the colossal Aaron.
A what?
It's like a giant Aaron statue.
There sure
That I
is.
walk out, and across the river from my house is a giant statue.
I was gonna say, how many people can go into Minecraft and look around, like turn around, and there's a statue of them that they didn't build?
Yeah, I know.
I can finally find your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you want to know where my house is, there's a giant statue across the river from it. So, they, I feel like I spent most of my time playing on that server herding
Yeah.
chickens. That's been most of my time. So,
And playing with viewers, so
yeah.
glad people got to go in and play.
Yeah.
And people can go into the Minecraft server now if they want.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true. You want to tell them about your this coming Monday stream? While I go get one of the things I'm excited about for this week, which I forgot.
Oh, this coming Monday?
Yep.
Sure. I've been debating on what I want to do, and I was playing Minecraft a little bit, and I thought about playing Minecraft this coming Monday, but I think I'm not going to do that anymore. And what I'm looking at playing now is Halo 2. I recently played through all of Halo 1 on like one big long stream, but
Yeah.
now that I have a little gap and was trying to decide what to play anyway, and we watched the Halo TV show today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Halo 2.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to join me on Mondays at 6, we will be going through the Halo 2 campaign, and I'll be learning the story for Halo 2.
Indeed.
So I'm excited to see what that's gonna be like. No Horizon Zero Dawn right now. Halo 2 shouldn't take too long. I beat the first one in like 9 hours. So we'll go through the second one, and then that'll probably take me a few weeks maybe, and then I'll see what the next one's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited for more Halo.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to play more too.
And you changed games, right?
I changed games as well. I was
You decided
streaming,
not to do Elden Ring
Elden
anymore?
Ring, and I wasn't enjoying it a whole lot on stream. It's probably going to be something that I'm going to play at home in my own time, where I can just spend a lot of time doing shit that's not fun to watch after a while. But I switched over to Doom, the 2016 game, and I loved it.
Yes.
It's great. The music is awesome, and it's very cathartic after the frustrations of Elden Ring. You just beat the shit out of things, stomp their faces in. It's good.
I knew you would love it.
Oh, yes.
I'm glad that you do.
And I can't wait for Doom Eternal.
Oh, even
that.
better. But yeah, Doom 2016, also quite good. So yeah, I need to go back and watch the body of your stream.
Yeah.
Just watch you rip and tear.
Uh-huh.
Rip and tear.
I have to apologize for
Music
canceling my stream this week, but by the time I got to the end of the day yesterday, I'm like, no way. I'm not doing it. So I feel bad because I didn't get my Mass Effect in this week, and just been thinking about it. I actually played a little bit before my injury happened off stream just to do some N7 missions that aren't necessarily stream worthy. In the game, there are certain missions that are kind of just like Mass Effect 3 had a multiplayer system, and those maps are used for like just kind of like extra missions that don't really matter too much in the greater context of the story. So I've been doing those off camera.
Cool.
Also scanned the entire galaxy, which took time. So
Yeah. It's always worthwhile to do that.
but yeah, I will be back next week for more as long as I can.
Gotcha.
Gonna try to stretch it out over stream again.
Yeah.
Why do I get the blame?
What?
So
Well-
someone came out like, oh, I'm late. Why is Eric wearing an eye patch? Aaron, what did you do? I did nothing. I wasn't involved in this one.
I started Sekiro over the weekend. Shadows
Yes.
Die Twice, which was a lot of fun. There was 2 points where I really struggled, but it's just such a satisfying thing to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like in Dark Souls and Demon Souls, which I've played before, you can kind of cheat those a little bit in that you can level up, and just get better equipment and overcome things that way. But
I
in
don't think
Sekiro,
that's
at
a
least,
cheat.
huh?
I don't think that's a cheat. I
Well-
think that's an intended game mechanic.
Sure. But in Sekiro, you just have to get better.
Yeah.
Like, I just have to master it. Like, there's no other way to go about the problem. I just have to either outsmart them or just counter better or whatever.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that. I've been loving it so far. There was some pretty... I died many, many, many times, but there was a couple that were especially hilarious. I died more than twice.
More than twice.
Like,
I
this
will-
game's a lie.
Definitely check out your highlight when that comes up.
You obviously are not a shadow, Rick.
No, not so much. We did stream it way back when it came out as a group stream, so I am now past where we got to in that.
Oh, good.
So it's all new and fresh to me.
Nice.
That's good.
I'll be playing that again this Saturday. And then over the past weekend, I beat Kenna Bridge of Spirits,
Ooh.
which I wouldn't call it a Souls-like game. It's kind of it feels like a throwback to PS2 action-adventure platformer games. I actually like it quite a bit, but the final boss in that kicked my ass way worse than anything in Sekiro did, at least so far. So it's good that I played Sekiro to kind of prepare myself for the final boss of that fight, which was a lot of fun and felt gratifying to win. And I recommend checking that out if you're looking for just a sort of throwback platformer, has a nice nature story, very good like battle mechanics, just beautiful. It's fun to explore the world. The like hidden stuff, you find these little friends, and the friends actually like help you in combat and stuff. So
Little friends.
yeah, it's like little tiny. They kind of look like soot spirits from
Yeah.
My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, yeah.
We watched. That was one that we watched in E3 stuff, right?
Yeah, I
Or
think so.
Trailers for, and okay. That was when I won. I didn't know it came out. I don't think. I didn't want to check it out.
Yeah, it's on PS4 and PS5, I think. And then I also got new boxing gloves, which I'm very excited about. I love my Hayabusas. I have 2 pairs of those, a 12-ounce and a 16-ounce. These are 14-ounce titles. And the nice thing about these is they have gel-infused padding.
Okay.
So the other ones have like foam padding. These have foam, but they also have gel around them. And the difference in punching the bag is crazy. So anytime I'm going to do like focus on power shots, I'm going to go with these.
Gotcha.
Power shots.
They don't have quite as good wrist support as the Hayabusas, but the padding is just makes such a difference.
Yeah, makes up for it.
I've been having a lot of fun with those. Were there other best things of the week?
Jello gloves, delicious at Saboteur. Not that kind of gel.
Calvin, do you have anything else? Just switching the games pretty much is like the.
That's pretty much it.
Else.
During that windstorm that we had last week, the roof cap of my home is like ripped off and like flapping in the wind now.
That's not good.
So I need to.
That's awful.
I've called like 3 different places to try to get somebody to call me back or come look at it, and no one's called me back. So I need to walk in somewhere so that I can talk to someone.
Sometimes it feels like that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
It's like, just call me back. No one will do it. Anyone have anything else then?
No, sir.
No?
I'm sure there is, but it's not coming to me. I can't remember
Sure.
anything after getting hit in the head with that trash can.
That people won't know about that till next week.
Oh, but they will.
All right. Well, I know there was some stuff that we had from the Discord, but also, should we get the poll thing running now, and then we can, while we wait on that to happen?
It sounds good.
Want to do that?
Sure.
I think Rick had a plan. Guys, we need some help on deciding what movies we're going to put on Patreon to be voted for. We did this a few weeks back for the Nick Cage movies, in which it was decided we were going to watch Face Off. Right?
Yeah, and if you didn't know, over at patreon.com/blindwave, any patron, no matter what level you are, every other week we have a poll for movies. So there's a week where we pick what we're going to watch, and then there's a week where you guys, the patrons that support us, get to pick. So
Yeah.
if it's something that you're interested in every week, please go over there and support.
And we do like yearly survey where patrons recommend movies, and then a separate one for TV shows, and then everyone votes on those. And we definitely are still using those. So there will be 3 options on the Patreon poll that are already set in stone.
Yep.
And then you guys will be deciding the final 2.
Yeah.
And last time we did Nicolas Cage movies. This time we are going to be doing Bruce Willis movies. He's sadly going to be having to step away from acting due to aphasia.
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it was. And we were sort of going through his movies, and we had not seen a surprising number of them.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
we wish him well. It does suck. He had gotten over the last 2 years, a decent amount of flack for just kind of appearing in every movie that was offered to him. A lot of indie movies that were kind of direct to DVD, and there was some speculation that this has happened in the past, where an actor that's facing a health crisis will just take every single thing they can, so that they can earn.
Yeah.
Sure. And that unfortunately was the case with Bruce. So it is I believe it's a form of dementia where you can't form sentences and communicate. You can think quite well, but you can't express it. So that does suck. Feel really bad, and I hope the Razzies feel bad too.
Sure.
If you have some ideas of what should go on this poll, type them in chat. We know what's going to be like the locked 3.
Yeah.
But
So we'll go over what these ones will be, but while we're doing that, if you guys have ideas of what you would like to see, we're just going to kind of look at chat, kind of get some ideas, and also we need to discuss what we haven't seen.
and we can also
Because
talk.
we've all seen Fifth Element, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, probably not going to do a reaction to that. I think we've all seen the first Die Hard.
Yeah.
You
Sure.
know, like, there's definitely some Bruce Willis movies that won't be
Well,
on it.
and we can
but-
take this opportunity to talk about some of our favorite Bruce Willis movies as well.
Yeah, if you weren't here last time, we talked about how this is. We kind of do this every other week. We try like, what should we put on the poll? And we have an hour-long conversation about, well, this would be good, but only one of us has seen this. Sometimes during the like, only one of us has seen this conversation, it's like, well, if it's that one, only one of us, maybe not. But if it's this movie, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have a good reaction to that, regardless of how many people have seen it. So
Sure.
you're part of that conversation now. I keep hitting my mic because I can't see it.
I'm sorry for laughing, Eric.
No, it's funny.
So I see a lot of Red. Who here has seen Red? I have.
I have not seen Red.
I
seen
have.
No.
It's really good.
So it'd be us two, me and Aaron.
Red might be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hudson Hawk. That's one of his early ones. I've seen that.
Hudson Hawk.
There was a terrible NES game for that.
You know what? I think I've seen Hudson Hawk and the Jackal. Is that right?
The Jackal.
Right?
I don't know if I've seen the Jackal.
I think it's Richard Gere and Bruce Willis, I think.
It sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But I've seen that as well.
Seeing a lot of Sixth Sense in the chat.
I've seen Sixth Sense.
Me too.
We have all seen Sixth
Yeah.
Sense.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's a classic. That's one of the best.
I've seen Sixth Sense. I've seen like all the Die Hards. I've seen.
We have all seen Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah, we've all seen that,
so
right?
good.
Unbreakable. We've all seen
Just
that,
watch
right?
that again.
I have.
Yes.
You've seen Unbreakable, Eric?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've all seen that.
So I
Has
see
everyone
Looper a lot. I haven't seen Looper.
Has everyone seen Look Who's Talking?
I have.
Okay.
Yes.
And Look Who's
You
Talking
have not
Too.
seen Look Who's Talking?
No.
Have you seen Look Who's Talking Too?
I have,
T-O-O?
but Bruce Willis isn't in that, right?
Not?
Or is that the third one he's not in?
I think he's in that.
I think it's the third one he's not in.
Maybe it's the
He's
third
in the
one.
second one. He's not in the third one.
Gotcha.
The second one's about the sibling. The
Yeah.
third one's about the dogs.
Yes, I know.
That's what it is.
Yep.
So, all right. So, do we need to go over what will be on the poll for sure?
Well, let's see. Looking. Yeah, I guess we could.
That way, people won't mention the ones
Yeah, let's
that
do
will
that.
definitely be on.
Sure. So, the locks that will be in the poll is going to be Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yes.
Which I've seen that one.
I have also seen it.
I have not seen it.
Rick's the one.
I
that
can't
hasn't
believe
seen it.
Rick hasn't
Can't
seen
believe he
it.
hasn't seen it.
And he also was like, "Yeah, I haven't seen it." And I also really dislike Michael Bay. Like, oh, we have to watch it.
we have to watch
Yeah.
We
it.
have to watch it. I
I
can't wait
haven't
to
seen
watch
that movie
it.
in so long.
I love when Rick doesn't like things.
I
Keeps
provide you a
hydrated.
lot of love.
Yep.
Sin City is a lock.
Sin City. Yeah, I have not
Sin
seen
City.
Sin City.
I haven't
I have
seen
not
it
seen it
since
either.
theaters. When did that come out?
I don't really know what it's about. The only thing I know about it is
That's the Frank Miller one, right?
it's,
Yeah.
it's in black and white.
It's early 2000s, right?
Right.
Sin City was
2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Man, that was my senior year of high school. I saw it. I saw it around the time I saw Revenge of the Sith. That's how long
Sin
ago.
City, not Sim City. Although that's a great game.
And then Looper is
I'm
the final
assuming
lock.
by Sin City, we're doing Sin City, not Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, right? I'm
No.
assuming that's like a sequel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Sin City 2005. And then Looper is the last lock.
Looper.
Looper.
I haven't seen Looper.
I think I'm the only one that's
Ryan
seen
Johnson
it.
movie.
I have not seen it either. So
Yeah.
I think you are.
So we are going to be needing 5 options for this poll in order to decide the final 2.
Yeah.
I think red is a pretty safe choice.
Right? Red.
I'd put
Yeah.
red on there.
I would definitely put red
There's a
on
few
there.
12 Monkeys, which I know you guys said you hadn't seen.
I haven't seen that one.
I have.
I have not seen 12 Monkeys.
But I've
though I feel like
seen
I've heard about it enough to know what it's about.
Um,
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
I haven't seen it for a long time, but I have seen it.
When a certain topic has come up, people have said, "Yeah, 12 Monkeys." I'm like, huh?
Gotcha.
None of us have seen Glass, right?
I
No.
have seen it. Yes.
Oh, you
I
have
not.
seen it.
I have not.
I have not. So that might be a good one. Yeah,
Yeah, we've all
Yep.
seen that.
we've all seen Unbreakable.
Break the glass.
So that's, how many is that, 3 or 4?
I thought you were writing them down. I'm sorry.
That was 3.
Okay.
Let's see. Other good ones. The Whole 9 Yards I've seen.
Is that the one with
Matthew
Chandler?
Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, Whole 9 Yards. I've seen that one. That's a good one. I like it. It's fun.
I haven't seen it.
Last Boy Scout was like one of my dad's favorite movies.
You guys have all seen that, right?
I have not.
I don't know what that is.
Last Boy Scout?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it at one point.
So how many do we have, Jake? Right now? 3?
I've been keeping track of chat, so we've got Red, 12 Monkeys, Glass, and there was one I missed from you guys. There's a lot of Moonrise Kingdom. There's a lot of Lucky Number 11, it looks like.
Yeah.
I've seen Lucky Number 11.
I've seen Slevin as well.
Have you guys seen it?
No.
I have not.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a good one to have on there.
Lucky Slevin, and then we need one more.
Hmm.
That's 4. And then Sixth Sense, Moonrise Kingdom are also coming up a lot.
We've all
Rick,
seen.
we're at Ocean 12.
I've seen it.
Has everyone seen it?
I can't remember watching it.
A lot of people saying Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
I mean, he is in that.
I guess. Yeah.
Over the Hedge.
Which
huh?
have I seen that?
I don't even know what that is. That's a comic strip.
It's animated.
It's an
Oh, is
animation
it
Yeah.
of the
by
comic strip?
DreamWorks.
Yeah, I believe it is DreamWorks.
I have seen Over the Hedge. Yeah.
What's that movie where there's like a kid? Like,
Oh, North?
no,
Let's watch North
I don't know what that is.
with Elijah Wood.
No, does it have Bruce Willis in it?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Shut you up.
100%.
No, there's a different movie I'm trying to think of, and I think there's something about a kid, and like I remember just him and a kid driving in like a convertible, and there's like a tunnel.
You're talking about North, which we should put on the poll.
I don't
I
think it's North.
I have seen Split too with Unbreakable.
I have seen Split as well.
Oh, is it just called The Kid? Okay, maybe it's just called The Kid. Yeah, everyone's seen Split?
No.
Oh. Rick is not. Everyone else has.
I've not.
All right.
Seen a lot of Mercury Rising in the chat as well.
I don't know what that one is at all.
I have never heard of it, I don't think.
Let me look at the poster. Sounds familiar.
Do we want to keep Split with Rick not seeing Glass without?
He'd have some homework to do.
Oh, Split came first?
Yeah.
I see.
Death Becomes Her is a very good movie. I quite like that. You three haven't seen it, right?
I've seen it.
Oh, you have seen it.
Yeah.
Death Becomes... Is
It's
that
good.
a-
I have not
I don't know
seen
what that
it.
is. So how do we... So what would we need? One more then? Do we have 4?
Do you want to put Death Becomes Her on there? It's different than the other ones.
Is it?
Like that movie. Yeah, it's very
I
different.
mean, I know nothing about it, so I don't know.
I don't know anything about the other ones, but I imagine with their titles and then knowing about this one, it's different.
All right. So right now then, on the Patreon poll itself is going to be Armageddon, Sin City, and
Looper.
Looper.
Yep.
And then on the poll for you guys to help decide the last 2 is going to be, what do we got? Red, 12 Monkeys, Lucky Number 11, Glass, Death Becomes Her. Okay.
We've all seen Fifth Element.
We have all seen Fifth Element.
We have all seen Pulp Fiction.
Bruce Willis isn't in Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, somebody said some other ones that
But you
Didn't
know,
count.
Calvin
well.
doesn't know that?
we could
I
make
would
an
ignore.
exception.
No, Jumper is the Hayden Christensen film.
Yes.
Looper is a different one.
Yeah.
Over the Hedge!
Yeah, what's your guys' favorite Bruce Willis movie?
Man.
Number 1.
I don't know, maybe Die Hard. Although I really, really like The Whole Nine Yards. Like, I just have fun watching that movie.
It is a lot of fun.
I don't think I've ever seen Whole Nine Yards.
I mean, my number 1 movie he's been in, I think, is Pulp Fiction. But I don't really see that as a Bruce Willis movie.
There's so many other characters and actors in that one.
It's almost anthology, like
Yeah.
in the way that you have like this story, and then they kind of like revolve around each other, but not like it's not like a movie about him or anything.
I really like Die Hard, and I really like Red.
Yeah, I don't know Red.
I love The Sixth Sense. M. Night's never better than that movie.
Sixth Sense is really good. Yeah.
And Unbreakable is also really good.
Yeah,
It's quite good.
Unbreakable is really good.
I think I would have to go Die Hard. But ones we haven't mentioned, I quite liked, what's it called? Like 16 Blocks?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The Jackal, I think, is actually really good.
Saw that.
It's a fun movie. It's from like the 90s. So
Yeah, the polls up in chat, everybody. If you want to throw your vote for the one that you want to see the most, keep in mind that the top two options are going in the Patreon poll.
Yes.
So help us decide.
Indeed.
So yeah, I don't know. Also, Look Who's Talking. I always had fun when I haven't watched that in a long, long time. I don't know if it's any good. If I would
I
hold
would
up.
say it does not hold up great.
I don't know what would hold up to nowadays. Me watching, but
I haven't seen it in 20 years.
yeah, it's been a long time. But who is it's
Christy Alley, John
Christy
Travolta.
Alley. That's who I was trying to think of what her name was, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then John Travolta and Bruce Willis.
Christy
voicing the
Alley,
kid.
man. She used to be in everything.
I know. You don't see her around too much anymore.
True.
Tears of the Sun. I've seen that one.
Yeah. I think I've seen that one.
My pick is not gonna win. All right, so don't forget there'll be this one. We'll take the top two. We'll put it onto the Patreon poll, and then we'll have those 5 options, and then one of those we'll be watching next week, which will be coming out the week after.
Yep.
So excited.
Indeed.
And this helps us to not have to like pick everything. Be like, well, what all do we put on this poll? What do people want? Now we know what some people want.
Yeah.
All righty.
And being able to interact in that poll and all of the polls, it's at the lowest tier at Patreon. So you can always go over there, and it's a great way to support if you choose to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Very true. All right, what do we want to do next?
Well, do we want to check out some of the stuff from Discord? I saw one thing on Jake's screen, and I'm like, "What's this?" He goes, "It's for podcast." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I didn't know. I think there was like some memes and stuff that we had.
There are memes.
So we can check out some of those. Link to the poll. If you're talking about the poll right now, there is no link. It's just here in Twitch chat. You can vote in the Twitch chat.
Yeah.
So it's either I think it's above on
It should
mobile
be at the top.
and on PC.
You might have to click a little like drop down arrow to see the poll selections, but just tap it and click the purple vote button.
Oh, Bob says just look up. I don't see a poll.
I see this.
All right.
All right, so we got some memes.
Meme wise. So I did see this one at one point on Discord somewhere.
Yeah, I saw this one. It's a good one though.
Which this is because of you getting donuts.
Yes.
Right?
Is
Is
that
that what
that
this-
story yet, Calvin?
I didn't tell that story.
That's
Okay.
a pretty good one.
Yeah, over the weekend, I went to a donut place we have over in Parkersburg called JR's Donut Castle, and
JR's
they
Donut
have
Castle.
amazing.
Castle
It's the
for a
tiniest
king.
little place. It's probably like a 20-foot square building, and they make all their donuts there, and they sell out of the good ones in like the first 20 minutes of them being open, pretty much, because they have a drive-through as well.
No.
Yeah.
Went in there, and I got a dozen donuts and a bunch of pepperoni rolls and stuff that they have in there. And then later that day, there was a message in the group, and like there was a screenshot that said, the craziest thing happened. I think I saw one of the Blind Wave guys at work in my donut shop. And I was like, that was me. So I texted back to the group, and I sent a picture of me like holding up the donut box with the JR Donut Castle and the logo, and
that was a response on
yeah,
Twitter.
that was
to
a
the,
response
to the
on
person
Twitter.
who did it.
for the person.
And then of course it got grabbed immediately.
Yeah, because it was so grabbable.
It's actually really good. It looks like you're just like,
Yeah.
gonna eat ya.
Well, that's the look that I was going for. I love the glint in my eyes too. That was all in camera. Yeah. Rookie, you're a maniac. You work very, very
There's
quickly.
always something new, right?
Oh my gosh. Where's the lamb sauce?
Right in the middle.
My mouth is so wide there.
That's from the St. Patrick's Day scream.
Yeah, it
Stream.
is. We had a drunk stream where we were playing Overcooked 2, and I was not being listened to. Ah, sweet.
Glass and red.
I love red.
The glass and red one, that'd be interesting. So we can put those on the poll. We'll have to see what wins.
Good stuff. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Some people were
Yeah.
saying like they haven't seen Split. We have seen Split. The only one who hasn't is Rick, which he can always check that one out
Yeah.
Yeah.
before we watch
Mhm.
Glass. So, boom. But no, I like this. I almost wish that like the lady would have been like one of us,
Yeah.
like, you know. But
Sure.
Calvin, there's so many of you this week.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I was posting pictures.
This is great. This is from your
My Doom
Twitch-
announcement.
Yeah, Twitch announcement.
Yeah. It's an old
This is
meme, but it
good.
checks out.
You look so mad.
I was angry.
What the hell?
What? How long ago was this? Oh, I know what this is
Um,
from.
Well, that's
Is that the zombie
Yeah.
makeup time?
This is zombie makeup.
That's
It's from so long ago.
I'm not even sure when we got him full body. Oh, it must have been a behind the scenes photo.
Yeah, it must have been
Probably.
behind the scenes
Yeah.
when we were actually sitting in the library getting makeup.
Eric looks sad.
He does.
What do you think, Eric?
uh,
We should wait for him to come back.
yeah,
so
we
we
should
can
wait.
see
He
this.
needs to see this.
But subscribe, you shits. I like this a lot. There's if you guys haven't seen it, we did a RPG that was back in October, right? For
Yep.
our for like Scream Stream time,
hmm
and we were zombies while Rick was other things,
Yeah.
Everything else.
and we were trying to stop a vampire uprising, or they've already uprised.
Yeah.
So
Uprose.
a vampire.
Downrise.
Rebellion.
We were trying to rebel against an empire of vampires.
Yeah.
Empire of a vampire. A vampire. Man, how do you do empire and vampire together? You can't.
Vampire. It's just the pyre means something else.
Does that work?
Yeah.
The vampire.
There you go.
Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
That works. Vampire.
I'll take it.
There we go. I did it, guys. Oh, damn it, Saboteur put in chat. I didn't look at the chat. I was looking away. I'm not taking...
No, he
I
looked at it. He looked
it.
over at me and he said, "Vampire." Yeah, that's good.
quietly without
Yeah.
saying it too loud on the mic. But no, it was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed that. So make sure you check that out if you haven't. We had that and a few others in the past of streamy things, and we also had a Star Wars one where one of our moderators covered like the DMing side of things,
Indeed.
and we were all clone troopers, which was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I enjoyed that one a lot. Yeah, we can go to another one. We'll come back when Eric gets back to show him that one there. Why?
But I want him to say it.
Say dragon again. I dare
what
ya.
I come back to.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. No. You're like choking me while I'm just trying to open a door for a lady. That's what that is.
you don't have an arm over there. You're not opening shit.
I guess.
I already blew it off, I guess.
Calvin's gonna open you.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go back to the other one.
Yeah.
Subscribe, you shits.
You just look so sad.
I do.
You're looking down at the
That was
mountain.
when we were getting ready for the Halloween stream, right?
Yep.
I love how he's just down in the little corner there.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I didn't see it. Good. What was the winners?
Glass and Red have won.
Glass and red.
Indeed.
And
have to-
Calvin is destroying
No,
Bebo!
Calvin, you'll
No,
die.
this is something that I would never do. Clearly, I am
Yes.
fighting, and Bebo is jumping from behind me
No.
to fight who I am fighting as well, and I was surprised at his low flyover.
As one would be.
Yeah, he's so big.
Hydrate. That's what I think should happen.
Hydrate?
No, you should. He's attacking you, and you need to take him out.
Well, he's gonna kill me. He's too strong. Oh my gosh, he's holding
What
you.
the hell? All right, I saw this. This is what I saw on Jake's screen, but I didn't realize that what was behind Rick. I didn't see all that. It's great. This tier gives you pure, unadulterated man meat.
Say it, Aaron. Say it.
Man meat.
You get no access to any reactions because who's got time for that with all this hot content?
Includes Discord benefits.
69 Rider.
You guys are missing out if you're not on our TikTok.
That's true.
This came from TikTok. So our Instagram also had some behind the scenes of the TikTok.
Yep.
So you can see some more stuff from there as well.
Yep.
Actually, TikTok might have had some behind the scenes of TikTok.
I think TikTok had another behind the
I think both
like there
had.
was different behind the scenes clips.
Yeah, I think both had
Yep.
some behind the scenes that we did.
Yep.
So
It was an interesting day at work.
We say that every day.
someone said, "Zoom in.
Zoom in a little bit, Jake. Fill up the.
We have to see this tier."
Yes, there we go. Yes.
69 Rider. All right, that's pretty good.
Calvin's cheating.
How am I cheating?
You got Hasselhoff's body.
I love how
I've never endorsed this.
I love how like pale your face is compared to like the lighting is just so different. Like you
Yeah.
look gray compared to the
does.
body below you.
Yeah.
You're right. Eric's face is pretty good. I was just happy because I cracked him.
You did. At the very end of that TikTok, you see like 2 frames of a smile because I had no idea he was gonna flex. We had done 2 takes before that. It was like we could do better, and then he flexed in it, and I was just like trying to hold it in.
So
Worked out
good.
pretty well.
That is all the memes.
All right.
Well, thank you guys for the memes. We appreciate it.
Always.
As you said, the poll ended. Eric was gone at the time, but it was Glass in red.
Yep, I
So-
got the whole list here for the poll, which is going to be Armageddon, Sin City, Looper, Glass, and Red.
Yes.
So it'll be interesting to watch those.
That'll go up tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you're a patron, make sure you watch for the poll tomorrow. Vote in that, and it'll decide what we're going to be watching as the next movie coming up.
Yeah.
So,
Should we get to Eric's game
it's
before
almost 4, so
he
yeah, we might get
has
to
to
the
run
game.
out saying my eye, my eye?
I'm gonna say that 'cause that was one of my favorite things of today. It was like
oh, that was one of my
like-
favorite things of the week.
Eric has had this going on and it's awful and stuff, but one of the funniest things was that because of it, we played Smash for a little bit before stream, and Eric left and was
Yeah.
going to the bathroom, doing whatever it was. Jancy came in the room, and he wasn't sitting at his chair where he had been. She goes, "Where's Eric?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then Rick, so dry and flat, just goes, "I don't know." He left the room saying something about, "Oh my God, my eye." And Jancy's like, gave a look. And I was like, what did she look like when she did it? And Rick's like, didn't look pleased or amused. That's what it was. Didn't look amused. And I just loved the way Rick said it. It just, he has a way of just, it was almost a flat, monotonish, just like, "Oh my God, my
Very
eye,
dry.
my eye."
The thing is, when you play Smash, just nothing else matters.
It was in the middle of Smash too, and it caught me off because there was no emotion in it at all.
Just the sad clicking of buttons.
It was a sad clicking of buttons while we were playing. So, it was really fun. Yeah, it's like it is. It's like when he was like, "Flash."
All right,
right.
so the game. What's the concept of the game?
All right, so I think I talked about this a long time ago on the podcast, but I watched a YouTube video of a husband and wife couple who the husband has a big war game collection, board games, and his wife doesn't know anything about them, like, is not involved in that at all. So he blindfolded himself, and she handed him games for him to guess. I thought, oh, that's really fun. So I did that as well at home, just on Discord with like family members and stuff. And Evie was handing me games, giving me clues. And I thought it would be fun to have Eric try that with his Star Wars figure collection. So we're going to have him blindfolded, and we're going to hand him one figure at a time.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to guess as close as he can. If he can just get to like the series or the line,
Sure.
we'll start like giving him some clues.
I think it'd be fun to see, like, one, like, how old does he know his collection
Mm-hmm.
of what he has? And then 2, like, how close can he get based on what he has? Like, can he say, like, I know this is a figure? Or is it like this is a vehicle of some sort? You know, a speeder, a spaceship, whatever. So
Without clues, I think I got like a third
A third of 'em?
Of the ones. So you're trying to break a third.
Now, I was giving a spare eye patch. I'm supposed to wear my eye patch whenever there's any bright light or anything. So I don't wear it all the time. I take it on and off just when as I need it because I also like to let it breathe a little bit. But I do have two. So this is my eye patch or my eye, whatever it would be called now.
blindfold?
Blindfold, blind wave.
Blind wavefold. All
Better
right.
get on this side of him.
And I
Sure,
want to
yeah.
say too, like even though it's not great what I'm going through, I would be going through the exact same thing at home. So I want to be here. So I know if someone's like, "Jesus, go home," it's not gonna matter. I want
Yeah.
to be here. Okay.
All right, so Eric, put your hands out, and I'm going to place it in your hands, and I want you to guess.
All right. I want to try to make sure it's in camera too. I have no idea here.
Anyway, we might want to zoom it out a little bit.
Okay, so this is not what I was expecting. I was expecting a box because I have all my stuff in mint condition. I know for a fact that this is a wart from Galaxy's Edge, which is a space frog.
Space frog.
That is correct. I wanted to start you out with an easy
Yeah,
one.
that's an easy one. I did not expect that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, now I'm thinking, oh no, what are they going to give me that's not a toy?
That's not. It's different.
Like, this is Obi.
All right, so here's the next one. I'll show it off on my camera.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
All right, so, this is obviously like a battle pack. I definitely recognize the shape. So this is, I think, the 3 3/4 scale. It's not the Black Series.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique shape.
Yeah,
what
this
I
is.
saw.
Did not expect. Okay, let me see here. So it has a cardboard window over plastic. Trying to see if I can get like the shape from.
What shapes are here?
A shape in the window or something. I don't know.
All right. When do we give hints for anything?
Whenever
Rick?
he wants them. There's no shame. This is tough.
Yeah, it's hard. These are just closed boxes. You don't even open them for.
Okay.
board pieces.
Does it have more? It has more than one figure in it, obviously, right?
Yes.
This isn't a
Correct. Yeah.
one figure.
Yeah.
Is it a figure and vehicle or figure and figure?
It is figures with accessories.
Yeah, there's no vehicle. I don't
How
see-
many figures are in it? Can I ask that?
Let me see.
Is it 3?
It looks like 3.
Okay, 3 figures. It's got this round shape here, which takes me over to the left side of my collection. 3 3/4. Possibly Clone Wars, I'm going to say. I have 2 Clone Wars packages just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them is, I believe, a Kit Fisto and Wolfpack is one of them, which I'm guessing this is not it.
Let me see it.
I don't see Kit Fist on there
No.
now.
And I believe the other one might be Say 10.
I do see say 10.
Say
Yep.
10.
That's the one.
The Say
that's what it
10
is.
pack. And it comes with pilots, I believe, right? Am I wrong about that?
It has Anakin.
Oh,
And a
okay. Yeah,
clone
yeah. I know
trooper.
exactly what this one. CSA 10 is the one that I always think about when I think of this one. Okay, but Clone Wars. I got to the Clone
Yeah, you
Wars.
got
You
the
got,
Clone
you got
Wars.
pretty good.
Okay,
That was
that's
really
not
good.
bad.
And
That's
say
the,
10's in there and stuff, so yeah. And
Yeah.
Anakin is a pilot.
Hold on a second. I
Yeah.
want to see this. This is so
Most
fucking
clones
cool.
should be pilots too.
Yeah, it says commemorative DVD collection.
Yeah. Oh man, awesome. Well, that's great. This is a fantastic from 2004, I believe.
I got it.
All right, all right. I'm feeling more confident now.
All right,
Yeah.
so I think this one will be a little bit easier.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is also feels like double packaging, so it's not just one figure.
Make sure you get your fingers all over that one.
So this one has a regular punched out hanger on it. It's got a certain amount of dust here, so I haven't handled it recently.
Sure.
Continue to explore the front with your fingers.
Oh, it's the Nexu.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's the Nexu. I know exactly what
That's
it is.
exactly what it was.
Yeah, no, there's a hole in it, and only one of them has it. Oh, that's great.
See, you thought we were just gonna hand you Black Series boxes, and you'd be like, I
I
don't know
was
what
like,
this
I guess
is.
it'll be a fun game. No, this works.
Yeah.
All right, this is the next one.
Okay.
Be careful with this one.
I will be careful. I'll be careful. I'm careful of all of them, Rick. Oh man. This is a bummer. I can feel the water damage. No,
Yeah.
let me see here. So there's a couple of things like this. I have water damage. I have ones that are incredibly old. And this one is incredibly old. This is the vintage collection Hoth Trooper. Am I right about that?
Is that what it is?
Let me see it. Yes.
Rebel Hoth
Well,
Trooper?
It's he is from Hoth, but I wouldn't call him a trooper. He's a little.
Well, Rebel, right? Rebel character?
Like a Hoth Rebel?
Yes.
Yeah. Not a snow trooper, but a rebellion snow. I can't think of the
It is a
actual
named
name.
character
It's
from Hoth.
It's a named character.
Yeah.
See, I mean, I can feel down here where it's cracked because I know this figure. Right here too, also cracked. This is incredibly old,
To be fair to you, it doesn't really look like him very much.
worth nothing figure.
Worth nothing.
I mean,
See, Rick.
I've always thought of it as just like a Hoth trooper, but I suppose like it's like Han, Luke.
Yeah, it says Luke Skywalker.
Does it say it's Luke on it?
It does.
Man, it's so degraded, and even I can't tell it's Luke Skywalker. But yeah, you can see the card is in quite bad. So I always keep that off to the side. I'm glad. I was thinking, like, I wonder how far Rick will dig
Yeah, I know.
into the collection.
Well, when we talk about it too, like, oh, we'll do Flash, and then while we do Flash,
Sure.
they can go look and find
Yeah.
some things that will be different and whatnot.
And now I have to roll to thinker.
All right, I've got.
So that is vintage collection, though.
yeah,
Yeah, it is. So I've
Okay.
got. Let's see. I have 5 more. Do
That's
we want
fine.
to do
Let's
all 5?
let's keep doing
You
it.
wanna do
I'm
all
ready.
5?
This
All
is
right,
fun.
keep going.
So this one I think you'll get, but you'll
Okay.
need a hint.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, this is a Black Series box.
It is.
It.
So I can give you the number.
Okay. So it's a red box.
Yeah.
Oh man, the number. I think I know most of the numbers. What are the numbers? What's the number?
It's 01.
Finn.
Okay.
This is Finn from The Force Awakens. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh yeah, 01, Finn.
Yeah, Finn. Like I know most of them. I think I know the ones I don't have. I'll tell you that.
All right, here comes the next one.
Okay.
A little bigger.
Oh, big boy. Okay. Open. What do I have that's open? Okay, so I don't have much in my collection that's open. And it's probably cheating to actually open it. But I'm going to guess this is Jancy got me this a long time ago. It is Star Wars The Black Series Trivial Pursuit.
It is indeed.
And it's
Correct.
missing a bunch of cards because I used them for studying in the Schmodown.
But it was on those shelves.
It was on those shelves because
Yep.
it is with the other Black Series stuff.
Tried to trick you with that one.
Yeah. Now, if it had tape on it, I might have not known it.
All right, here's the next one.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Huh. So, big boy. Little frayed on the edge over here, and I feel I can go inside. Hmm.
I'll
What
give you a hint
is
about this
that?
one if you need it.
I don't know what
Sometimes the smells can tell you stuff.
It
you
could.
know?
Okay, no, you know what? I think I know what this is. This is actually very special to me. My brother gave this to me because we used to have the special edition Power of the Force Jabba and Han Solo, and he opened it up. I at least always left my stuff closed. He opened it up, and then I was like, "No, you can't open it." He's like, "No, I want to play with it." And then he got me this one years and years later to make up for opening up the Jabba the Hutt. So I believe it is Jabba the Hutt.
You are correct.
Power of the
right.
Force, baby.
Good job,
Well
Eric.
done.
Yep.
That was really good.
I don't know how you got to that one.
It's also slightly incomplete. It's been opened and put back in, but I think it's missing some stuff. So I could tell that it was opened, and there's like a little spot where you can try to get something out of it.
All right, I knew you could do it. I
Okay.
got 2 more.
2 more.
All right,
Let's do
so I'm going to have to set these ones in front of you, so if you can put your hands in your lap.
Okay. This both at the same time or one?
One at a time.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. It's in front of you.
Ooh.
Just a little bigger.
Okay, a lot bigger. All right. So, I'm guessing a vehicle. Definitely a vehicle. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Okay. I'm trying to feel like the condition it's in, because I actually know pretty well the condition of most of my stuff. I don't think this is anything relatively new. Okay, do I get any type of hint on this one? Because I am kind of drawing a blank, though.
Sure.
I do feel like the cardboard is a little not great condition. So, is it vintage collection?
I
Does it have like a?
it does say vintage.
Does it have like a border around it?
It does.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
and it
it
says
does.
vintage collection on it.
Okay. Well, from there, I mean, I know what vintage collections ones I have, but in this condition, I don't know. Is this Luke Skywalker's X-wing?
It is not.
Damn. Okay.
That's a good try though.
Okay, so it's much older than, like, vintage collection has gone from back then all the way to now. This is an older one, I can definitely tell. So it's not. I said Luke Skywalker's X-wing because I believe we got gifted that in mailbag and it wasn't the best condition. I was like, I'll put that down there.
Sure.
So I was guessing that one. If that's the case, and it is vintage collection, it is either my old TIE fighter or it's a B-wing starfighter.
It is the B-wing.
B-wing starfighter?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yep.
You got it down to 2 of them.
I can feel it because it's not smooth.
Yeah.
All right. I
right,
thought I was going to fail way harder than this.
Someone in chat said, "Lick it, Eric."
The last
has a
one.
unique
Last
lick.
one.
Yeah, I need your hands on your lap
Okay.
again. And go.
Oh no. Why is it open? What is this?
You tell me.
What the hell? It's heavy. It's. Hold on. Okay, so this isn't mine. I don't open my shit. What is this? This is twin engines. This is a Razor Crest. Why is there? You guys open my Razor Crest. It's not funny.
You want to look?
You can look.
If I can, my eyes fucked up. Why is there a Razor Crest in my hand? Holy shit! What is this? Where did you guys get a? You didn't open mine, did you?
Yeah, Eric. We opened your Razor Crest. We opened
What
your
is
Razor
this?
Crest.
Calvin, do you want to explain?
Oh my god! Yeah, it's a HasLab Razor Crest.
It is. So you were so excited when you messaged us about, hey guys, guess what the new HasLab project is? They're
Yeah.
funding it right now. It's a Razor Crest. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah,
And I went to their website and I ordered one that minute.
you ordered one.
Yeah.
Holy
I have
shit,
not
Calvin.
said a word
No.
to you.
Oh my god! Look at Den in there.
I have kept this secret for almost 2 years.
2 years. You got the. This is great.
We had been talking and contemplating on how to try to trick you that your Razor Crest has been opened.
Well, you got me because I was like, this is a vehicle, but I don't open anything.
Like, oh no, my sand barge and now my Razor Crest.
this is-
Both.
This is fantastic. It's so detailed, and I never would have seen it.
No.
As a lot of people know, I keep all my stuff in box.
We've talked various times. Like,
Wow.
we were like, maybe we should just have it sitting down there open and like a box next to it, but we take
Yeah.
the real one out and hide it somewhere.
Yeah.
Or, like, we've been trying to figure out different ways to do it. So this is the closest to April Fools of a podcast we have.
Yeah. Yeah, day early, but wow.
I could sense the fear in your voice. You knew what it was.
What is this?
But this goes on YouTube on April Fools.
It does. You're right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, I really feel like because of my eye, I was able to just kind of channel, but this one got me. I was feeling pretty good, but when I touched this, I was like, no, they wouldn't do that. They know that I have a line. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
I almost wondered if you would be angry or what, because it'd be like, why the hell would they have another Razor Crest? You know?
I was I was like, okay, it's way too heavy to be like the X-Wing or Falcon that I have down there. And then I was like,
I mean, the X-wing, you can tell when an X-wing, but this is, what's it called? Asymmetrical.
Yeah.
The Falcon isn't, and it's way too heavy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And risky, handing to a blind man.
So I put it on the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're doing that.
This is so cool. Okay, yeah, you guys got me. That's amazing.
All
We were-
right.
we
Well,
were so
Calvin, there's your
afraid.
Razor Crest. I don't know what
Yeah.
we're doing now, but there
No,
you go.
It's awesome.
It,
Yeah,
it is cool that we get to like see one now. Like, what does a Razor Crest look like? Oh, here's what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to look at that later and check
Oh, yeah,
out.
it's really cool. Like, there's a bunch of panels that you can take off and
Really?
open up, and like pose figures inside the ship and everything.
Man, that one shocked me.
That shocked you?
That
It's,
shocked me.
it scales really
we were
well.
worried
With
because you were talking about not being in the podcast.
Like, shit.
Oh,
What are we doing now? What do we do? What's the plan?
did you guys think up this game just for that moment?
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
I was like, I guess that'll be fun, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them all. I did surprisingly well, I feel like.
No,
I
I
did
think
much better than I thought I was going to do when I did it with my board games.
I think you did pretty well, and it was
Yeah.
also like the things they chose too were varying in like
Yeah.
sizes and shapes and different
Well, yeah,
things too. Which
Yeah, like I tried to look through them. I was like, well, this one has a hole in it, so like he'll at least be able to touch the figure.
Sure, yeah, the next suit definitely. As soon as I touch that one.
yeah.
All right.
but no, it's fun. I like that.
That was
you did
fun.
really well.
Get my glasses.
Yeah, well done. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was feeling around for him. Like, oh no.
I moved
Thank
him
you.
so I didn't crush him with the
That's great.
Razor Crest. Thank you,
Oh,
Alex.
thank you,
for the
Alex.
chat
Alex,
stream.
thank you
Alex.
so much.
We really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys
Indeed.
enjoyed the little game, which was also at the same time a joke against Eric. Yeah. No, we thought about that. We were talking about it yesterday. Calvin and I have been talking for a couple of days of what we want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to Rick, and then while we were doing Superman yesterday, and then you had left, they were like, hey, here's our idea.
Okay.
And then we were texting, and Rick's like, should we bring it up beforehand or just spring it on him during the thing? I was like, well, I'll mention something in the morning. He doesn't need to know why we thought or were talking about it. So as long as I just like, hey, we came with an idea, Eric.
Yeah, no,
Because of your eye.
I wasn't thinking
was
at all.
very
No, that's
convenient
perfect.
timing.
That is patience.
Yeah.
I felt bad because like, do we want to prank the guy who's suffering right now?
Oh, that's good.
Right? Like I was like, my biggest worry is like with his eye, like he gets angry or starts like crying over, like, what did you do? This is hard to get, and it destroys his eye even more. But
I like that he thinks enough of us to think that we would not open
they
it.
wouldn't open it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah,
'Cause-
exactly. It's like, okay, there's no way. Because if they did, I'm like, well, at least they had it on camera.
yeah. Yeah. Because no, we talked about like maybe we should just have it just sitting there, like it's opened.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. Fucking, I brought my kids in or something like that, and we left. And like, oh, I'm sorry, Eric. My kids did this. You're like, what?
That would be terrible.
I know, but
I
like,
would have handled it with grace, but inside, I would have been very upset.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
I would have been like, hey, man, it happens. But I'm like, can you fucking believe it? Funny.
Eric would punch a child.
Never know.
Says Sabotage.
you did what?
Never know.
That, and if it was a little like girl dressed up in like a white dress at the opposite end of a hall in a haunted house. Those are the only two times that he would punch a child.
That was fun.
You did really well.
Yeah.
Like you either got it or you got really close to where it's like it's either this one or this one.
I either impressed people or scared them.
I figured that you would get Black Series, but I was like, I wonder if he remembers like the numbers.
Well, especially number one. But no, I get you.
Yeah. We wanted to give you some easy ones too.
Yeah. That's good. No, I think you picked good ones. Honestly, I think the hardest one, or one of the hardest ones, was the first one you gave me, the Clone Wars one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had such a unique shape.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe that would be enough. I was gonna. My clue for the B wing was you bought it for spite.
You bought it for spite. The War Zombie said Aaron burns Christmas trees and Eric punches kids. Confirmed. I don't do either. All right. Anything else we have, or should we move on to some questions from chat? Or
I'm ready for questions.
wanna do questions?
We're gonna be back tomorrow with Pokemon Randomizer Race, so you don't want to miss that. Let's get the questions. Oh, they keep coming. They keep scrolling. Oh no, you're clearing them out, Aaron.
I was clearing out
Okay.
one from like days ago,
I
and
see.
then I was going through to see.
Why do they keep scrolling?
All right. The No Face Man says,
Maine, but yes.
"Yep, No Face Main. Favorite video game series of all time. I guess that's true. You can look at them now because we're not worried about Spider-Man spoilers as much, huh?
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite video game series of all time?
All time. I guess it's got to be the Metal Gear series. Just overall, the impact it had on my life made me want to make video games, made me learn to program. Just love it. It's made me cry many, many times. So I have to go with that one. Oh, there's so many great ones.
Eric?
Okay.
Well,
Um,
I want to immediately talk Mass Effect because it's been such a huge part of my last year. But I'm also not done with it, and I also probably need to take a step away from it before I can say it's my top. So I would just default back to Legend of Zelda. I've always loved Zelda throughout my entire life, and it's had so many different iterations and generations of video games, and each time it's always pushing in a different way that makes people look at Nintendo as like forerunners for a certain type of game. So I'm gonna go Zelda as a series.
I think.
Solid.
I mean, I have several of them. I think my favorite might be the Metal Gear Solid series. Just it has, like, the gameplay elements of it have been really good, but also like the story elements, the artistic value to it,
The music.
The music's always been really good, and then also like there's a few tricky, breaky moments that are like, it's meta to it.
It's something you can only do with video games.
Yeah, it is. It's not something you can usually do with like a movie or something.
Yeah.
And it's a fun way where like not only is it like kind of messing, it's not like messing with the characters and whatever, but it's messing with the player as well. And I really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Mass Effect is real good. But I think for as long as I've been with it, probably Halo. Like, it's just a game that I can play and not have to stress too hard about. Like, I can just relax playing it. The music is amazing.
And like you get memories, single player, co-op, multiplayer. Like
Oh, yeah.
It offers a lot of different ways to play.
Playing The Flood and the Library for the first time at like 2 a.m. with my sisters, with all the lights out, is just, it's a memory that I'm not going to forget.
Sure. I have a lot of other games that I really like franchises or just general games and stuff, but that's always one that comes back to me when I'm trying to think of what are my favorites. That's one of the first ones always. So, this one's interesting. It's still the No Face main, but he said thoughts on people that leave their carts out at stores. Like they have wheels.
So like not putting the cart back, you mean?
I think that's what they mean.
In the cart bin.
Rather than putting them away. I always get frustrated by it because I will say like I always put my cart back or take it somewhere where it's like meant to be.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I do too. But every time I do it, I feel like, yeah, I did it. Like it's special. But it shouldn't be special. It should be neutral. So why do I feel that way? Is it because I really don't think you should? I don't think so, because I do it every time. Does that make sense?
You see so many people not do it.
Yeah.
You're one of the 10%.
I feel like I am doing my part.
Yeah.
And you're not. But I'm trying to like find where the null is. I would hope that it's
The
just put-
null
like you
is
don't have
that
to go. You don't have to go all the way back. Just put it in this thing.
The null is
Yeah.
that you don't go to Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean, I
mean-
put them back every time, but it doesn't anger me to see it, you know? Like, I'm just like, whatever.
It angers me when they leave carts behind parked cars, which
Yeah.
I have seen that before. Or like
In a space or
in
something.
a space or something like that. It's like, oh yeah, sure, the parking space next to you is empty, but that's not a good place to just shove your empty cart now that you've
Sure.
loaded your groceries.
I don't know why, but the ones that bother me is where it's like it's on the sides of parking lots and they just toss it in the grass up over a curb.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why are you doing that? And sometimes it'd be like right on the other side of the parking lot. Like if you turn around, right there is a
Like if you just
A cart
walked across
corral.
the aisle, it would
Yeah.
the cart caddy
yeah.
thing would
If
be
you
there.
park here, if you would have parked here, it's right next to it. You could just walk across the spot, you know. And
What
I'm
sucks too is when there's a windstorm and like they get moving and
Yeah.
can actually like damage cars and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they'll
crash
break
into-
taillights, headlights, and
like, so no,
dent doors and stuff.
you should put away your cart. If you do, you're a good human being.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't,
And
I hope
either you
I
have
hope
a,
you have a really good reason.
a disability, which it doesn't explain why you're pushing a cart anyway, or you're just lazy.
So, yeah. I have have you guys ever like taken a cart or like I've been in a place where like there is a cart there that I didn't see who put it there, but just there, and I've taken it with me when I put away my cart, or I've taken it and put it away and then head inside.
I've
Yeah,
definitely
done that.
I've definitely like I've parked and found one, just took it with me, and that was my cart for the trip.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
My biggest sin with carts is I fuck up the system like Aldi's. Because I go in, no cart. Because when I go grocery shopping, I almost never have a cart.
Sure.
But like they bag your stuff and put your stuff in a cart. And then you take that cart, and your cart is supposed to replace the one that they are putting stuff in. But I fuck the system up
You just
because
take
I never
someone's
have
cart.
a cart.
So you just walk out with a cart?
Well, they give me the cart, but I have no cart with which to replace the cart that I'm now taking.
Do you then put
your
it back
cart
and get the
becomes
quarter back?
person's cart behind you, right?
Yeah, I guess. But like, there's a quarter, right? That's how you get your cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, do you put that away and get a quarter?
I mean, I do put it back, and I do get a quarter.
Yeah, that's
You
terrible.
should
Rick.
give it to the person behind you.
But I don't need a cart
Well, then just
Then
take,
why
take
do you
it
take
out of
the
the cart.
from the cashier?
because they put the stuff in it. Like I just want the stuff.
Just
But
pick
they
up the
bag
bags.
it
They're in
up.
bags now.
They're not.
You said they were.
Sometimes they are.
You have to bag your own, don't you?
There are no bags there.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to bag your own stuff at
Like
Aldi.
sometimes you can steal boxes.
Like if you buy a bag and put it on the like the belt thing before your food and stuff like that comes along, they will scan the bag and you pay for it
Now you're
there.
buying a
And
bag
then
every
like
time you
open
go.
it up and put it in the bottom of the cart and then stack your stuff into the bag. So maybe that is what you should try
Yeah, I don't know.
rather than stealing the person's behind you's cart.
I mean, it's a flawed system. I'm just exposing the flaws.
I think it works great for anyone that's not you. And you know what? I don't see any carts that are stray just wandering around denting people's cars in the parking lot.
It's true.
True. Aldi's has like the least amount of carts in their parking lot.
Yeah, and they don't have to have like
Because
10,000
people
of them.
want their quarter. Isn't that
Yeah.
ridiculous? They will walk to put it away for a quarter, but not just because it's like a nice thing to do.
I know, man. I'll see a quarter on the sidewalk and be like, just not pick it up because I don't want to bend over. But I'll go back and get my quarter from the cart.
There was only one time where I was thankful that people were lazy and not put their cart away. Was one time when we were going home and we had just done laundry at a laundromat. This is while we were living in my grandparents' basement and we didn't have access to a washer or dryer or anything. And we just finished up laundry and we didn't have any quarters left. We used them all and we had just barely gotten all of our clothes washed and dried and stuff. And we were so thirsty because the laundromat was not air conditioned at all. And the dryers just blew all the hot air into the laundromat. And we were driving by a bunch of vending machines. And over in the distance, we saw Aldi. And there was like 5 carts in the parking lot that still had the quarter in them. So we ran over there and parked all of the carts, got the quarters out of them, and then got a soda for each of us.
Damn.
So that's the only time I've been thankful that people were lazy.
It's awesome.
Frosty,
And that was over 20 years ago.
Frosty Feet asked if I carry all my groceries in my arms throughout the store. Yeah, it's basically Death Stranding. Like I'll have 2 waters up here with like a milk and bread that I'm trying to hold on to.
Do you ever do the basket? Like carry a basket?
If there's a
around?
basket, I love baskets.
Baskets are great.
But not everywhere has baskets.
True.
Why don't you take a cart?
That's ridiculous.
What
Why
about-
would I take a cart?
What about the little cart?
I love the mini carts.
The little
Those
carts?
are great.
No.
Mini carts are great, but I always feel judged. Like, look at that big guy, that little cart.
Big guy with a little cart.
See, that's what I think they're singing.
I'm gonna do that next time I see you with a ha ha.
You would.
Just start dancing. You know what I'm thankful for sometimes though, is when like I went to Walmart not too long ago, and they have Pokemon cards in 3 different locations.
Yeah.
You have to look at like where the front card area is, and then I have to check in the cigarette aisle because they keep some stuff behind the counter where you can only get one at a time. And then there's a toy aisle where they put more Pokemon cards. And there's one day where I went in, I looked at the front aisle, there wasn't really anything there. I looked at the checkout for the cigarettes, and there was like a thing or two. And then I went back to the back, and back there was so much stuff. And I was like, I don't have any of this. I haven't seen these. I need this. I need this. And I grabbed a bunch of stuff. And I had no cart. I didn't grab a cart because they never have anything. And I was like just holding everything. And then there's another guy who's looking for Pokemon. And we stood there talking for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm just holding all this stuff. But the thing I'm thankful for is when there's random carts just sitting in the store sometimes. I found one. I'm like, oh, God.
I've done
Put
that.
all this stuff in here. But the worst thing is that the ones that are left like that are the ones with the shitty wheel.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like wiggling or doing weird stuff or pulling
Yeah.
to the side. But there needs to be like some kind of system where like they just leave a couple spots throughout the store so you don't have to walk all the way to the front if you forgot a cart.
Sure.
Because the thing I hate is when I have stuff where it's like, well, I don't want to leave, but I want a cart. But what do I do with this stuff that I want to get? I can't walk through there to get a cart because it's gonna go boop boop boop.
Sure.
So
yeah.
I just set it all down somewhere.
A lot of
You know,
times,
I don't
if
know.
you're carrying something, they usually have that person that like checks your receipt for the large items and stuff like that. I just walk up to the beepy gate thing and say, "Hey, I just want to throw this stuff in a cart." And I grab one real quick, and they're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And it like beeps for a little bit. You walk through, grab your cart, and on the way back through, it beeps a little bit. And so long as you both know, everyone else can be embarrassed for you, but it doesn't matter. You've already
Sure.
got your cart.
The things that drive me crazy is when someone walks through and I hear like bloop bloop bloop, you know,
Yeah.
and then like they just keep walking. I'm looking around and no one's looking, no one cares. I'm like, isn't that a thing? Should someone do? Should I do something?
Why are
Who
they
does
here?
something?
That?
Who does this? Stop them!
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
The other good thing about not having a cart is like if you're really loaded up, sometimes people will let you ahead of them in lines, and I hate lines.
Oh, when you're holding things and
Yeah.
you're just waiting, like, hey, do you want to go in front of me? Oh, thank you.
I never get more than 20 or 25 items, so I can always be in the express lane. And then sometimes you just get to go
Do
ahead.
they still have express lanes?
Well, a lot of it is self-checkout now, which really moves and goes fast, but
Sure. I
There
forgot.
probably still
I don't
are.
think there's express checkouts anymore. Like there used to be. Like
Yeah.
10 items or less. And it's like, oh, they don't have that anywhere. It's all self checkout.
Yeah, I think, I think Kroger's and Giant Eagle are the only places around here that have like express checkout lines now.
yeah, I think Giant Eagle still does.
Giant Eagle got rid of their self checkout.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why?
They had it, and then probably just theft. I don't know. They had it,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they got rid of it.
I mean, it's either theft or it's the idea of like, well, we want to employ
Yeah.
people to run checkouts and stuff. But
Yeah.
the thing there is like, all right, well, you had one person running 4 self checkouts. So now you just don't have self checkouts, but you still only hired one person to run
Yeah.
one register.
Yeah, if you want to employ
Like-
people to do checkouts, employ people to do checkouts.
Yeah. But like, okay, well, you only have 2 people running registers at a time. Have those 2 people run the self checkouts, and now you're running 8 registers with one person.
So I have to
Sure.
say, the last time I went to Giant
But-
Eagle, lines were crazy long because there were no self-checkouts.
Yeah.
Kmart. I swear,
Kmart was always
the reason
worst.
Kmart went out of business. They only ever had one
They had
person running a
14
checkout.
checkout things, and one was always open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
it
all
was
they ever
always the
had.
furthest from the door. So annoying.
They give you a mile-long receipt.
Yep.
All right. Sabatower says, Aaron, I'm pretty sure you mentioned it before, but what is the app/website you use to catalog your Pokemon cards? It's called PoKollector, and it has like every set and series in English and in Japanese, and then you can go through and tap which ones you don't have, so you can check them, and then you can check like here's which one I have, here's which one I need.
Can you
Um,
make that stuff public? Like I use Board Game Geek, and like people can go in and look at my collection.
Sure. I don't think it has a public aspect to it. I know like Melanie tried to log into my account and it kicks me out, so only one person can be logged in at a time. But I don't think there's like a public version of that or anything. I did recently complete my entire Sword and Shield base set,
Nice.
so I have all 100%. It's the first 100% I have of a whole thing. We
And
got
that
down to
runs-
last so many cards, and I was like, I don't want to keep buying booster packs and.
Is that the one
whatnot.
where Calvin sent you the picture and you're like, I don't need that.
Yeah.
Everyone has that. You fool.
How dare you waste my time?
Calvin
These
has like
common cards.
out of the kindness of his heart, when he walks around somewhere and sees Pokemon cards, he'll send me a picture and be like, "Do you have this?" And he did it to one. I'm like, "Oh no, I don't. I already have that one." And then he sent one the other day from Walmart, and it was like 8 boost or Elite Trainer boxes of Sword and Shield base
Yeah.
set.
It was the
It's
only
like-
thing Walmart had.
It was all they had, and everything else was bare. And he's like, "Aaron, do you need this?" And my response was, "No one needs it."
Everyone has that.
So it was funny. Surfride said, with Bruce Willis retiring from movies due to medical reasons, what's your favorite Bruce Willis movie? Did we cover that when we were talking about Bruce Willis earlier?
We did.
I thought we did, but I wasn't 100% sure. Xdens has been a while since I sent in a question, but would you guys think that Moon Knight will play a big part in the future of the MCU movies? Maybe even near future with praise it's already getting, etc. Loved your reaction to it. And maybe like taking out the word movies, just say MCU might be a good way to do that too.
Yeah.
Because with the shows they have coming out and all that, like I think it will, and I think it may make some changes depending on also how mature I guess it gets.
Yeah.
Like I don't know much about Moon Knight, but like I know like Blade's coming and stuff like that too. So
Yeah.
how mature do you make some of those, and that may change a lot of MCU stuff a little bit. Not necessarily that all of it needs to be mature, but that there can be that in there, you know? And then when, like, you know, maybe Blade's rated mature or R, but then when he shows up, like, in a crossover, whatever, it's toned down a little bit, you know?
Is Morbius R?
I don't know if it's going to be R. I don't think so. I think it's going to be PG-13, but it's also not MCU
Sure.
because it's over in the Sony's
Sure.
whatever they're doing thing.
Sonyverse.
I imagine. I mean, for me, my favorite stuff of Moon Knight from the comics was, and honestly, some of the only stuff I ever seen of Moon Knight was whenever he would cross over into other stories and comics. So I would want to see that. Is my favorite. One of my favorite interactions of all of Marvel comics is Moon Knight and the Punisher.
Yep.
And I would love to see that again.
That's like the only thing I've seen.
Yep.
Of Moon Knight, pretty much, but I love that.
Let's see. Shiraz Saeed says, how come both Eric and Siraj from the Normies have eye issues on the premiere of Moon Knight?
Oh, yeah?
Coincidence?
Really?
I think
Weird.
not.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I was looking at the thumbnail, and it's not visibly obvious.
Yeah. Mine has been just, it's weird. It's been different like every day. Whereas first it was just like, it's feeling a little red and like I have something in it. And then the next day it was like, I can't look at light, or I just do what I'm doing right now. And then today it was like, it's just blurry. It's not bad at all. Like literally today I got here and we were recording stuff. I'm like, we did Halo this morning. I'm like, I can look right at the TV. No problem at all. But as soon as we started to do podcasts, I sat down. I just started like, it feels like someone's going like into my eye, and like my eyelash is hitting it or something. So it's just been really weird.
Looks like the opposite eye for him. It's his left one.
Is it his left eye? Okay.
The opposite, huh? Momentox says, Eric, I hope you get well soon. Is there any chance of a longer Mass Effect stream once you are better? I'm
I would
really
hope
enjoying
so.
your playthrough.
I mean, I would have hoped so. Sometimes sometimes I don't plan to and I do a longer stream. Sometimes I do plan to and I get tired. You know, at the end of Wednesday, you record all day. Wednesday's usually a day we do a movie reaction as well. And then I do Mass Effect and sometimes I hit that 3-hour mark and I'm like, you know what? I'm done. But there's other times where I'm like, fuck it, let's keep going. So you never know. I probably will go a little longer next time just because I really want to.
Laura says, hi, everyone. Hope you're doing great. Sorry about your eyes, Eric. Hope you feel better. Much love.
Yeah, thank you,
Laura.
And I hope, I'm genuinely saying this, I don't want to feel like I've been distracting people because again, it was fine the entire day. Even when we were playing Smash, it felt fine. But I sat down and it's just not doing well right now. So, yeah, it's not like I didn't go and get it injured again. It's just my doctor said it just kind of flares up. So I'm hoping that this one goes away and I can just regularly do those drops that she gave me and don't have to worry about it again.
Tam is my name. Says, do you guys listen to or watch the podcast The Friendship Onion?
I do. Yep, that's with Mary and Pippin, right?
Yeah.
Mary
Yep.
and Pippin.
Yep. I've seen, I don't know, 6 or 7, or I should say I listened to 5 or 6, and I might have watched 1 or 2 of them. But my favorite one was Stephen Colbert's. But they did a really cool one with Richard Taylor, who was the head of Weta Workshop.
Nice.
And he talks about, like, living in New Zealand and how there was just zero production.
Yeah.
And he built what is one of the greatest movie visual effects houses in the world now.
Yeah.
Really cool podcast.
That's cool.
Super Nerd Gavin, I know Aaron likes Minecraft, but the rest of you, especially Eric, who had never played before, would you ever be interested in doing more Blind Wave Minecraft? Maybe mod packs and adventures too?
Yeah, definitely. Especially with having the server now. And if anything, I just would like to check out what everybody's building.
Yeah, it's fun just to, like, look around. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even have to really play, but just, like, venturing around and seeing what's there is really cool to do. About you guys?
You know my answer.
Rick says yes. And he's planning on doing it this weekend.
He would kill us all.
Calvin, what about you?
No, yeah, like what I said last time, I'd like to get into it. I just haven't given myself the opportunity to log in from home yet. And once I start that, I'll probably piddle around on there. Maybe
Okay.
troll Aaron.
Troll
Some
me.
point.
Everyone's trolling me.
You're the server's lightning rod.
Yeah, the server has been a lot of fun, Madge. I agree. It's if you guys haven't checked it out and you do play Minecraft, it's the Java one's up now. We're making some changes to get some stability issues that we had problems with fixed. But once that's all fixed and ready to go too, after that, the which should be I think this weekend.
Nice.
Tomorrow actually.
Tomorrow.
So there'll be some downtime tomorrow when things are going on. But we should be getting the Bedrock one coming up here then once that's finished up and done. So if you play on consoles, you'll be able to join into the Bedrock one.
It's on phone too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they call it like Minecraft Pocket Edition or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that fits in with the Bedrock version of things. So if you play like on mobile or if you play on Xbox or PlayStation, you should be able to. It's a little trickier, so you might want to look at like a YouTube video of how to like log into specific servers.
Yeah.
On console, but you can do it.
Gotta tell you that getting the backbone for my iPhone has made it a premier gaming device.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can hook it up to Steam as well with Steam Link. I can
Yeah.
just play any game on Steam pretty much that I want that I can normally play on Big Picture on my phone. It's been really good.
That's cool.
Rick, I found that the Poke Collector, if I haven't gone to the website very much for it, but I can download a PDF checklist of like what I have and don't have too.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
So
I have a
I-
paper.
The full color and everything.
I don't know, I haven't clicked it.
I used to have a paper thing of D&D miniatures. I tried to collect those for a while. Failed.
Just
Gave
a
up.
checklist.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty good.
That's neat. Andros Rex says, what was the hardest boss you remember fighting in any video game?
Ooh, man.
I jumped to one answer because out of difficulty, I have never beaten it. Well, like I can say like there's some very hard Dark Souls bosses, right? But I've beaten them. I beat Dark Souls 1. I've never beaten this boss from all the years that I've been playing it. Which
Zombie
was
Ate My Neighbors?
Zombies Ate My Neighbors, that damn spider boss in like level 48 or some shit was so hard. I've never beaten it. I've always wanted to go back and beat it. The new Zombie Ate My Neighbors came out for Switch, and I've always thought about going back and playing that and beating that, and I've never done it.
I've never beaten Mike Tyson or Mr. Dream from Punch-Out. Of the ones I have beaten, I gotta think. That last boss from Kenna, Bridge of Spirits, was surprisingly tough. Like it probably took me like 3 hours, I would say, to beat it. And like in modern games, that's a very long time. But like old school games, that's nothing.
I struggled a lot with the second sister in Jedi Fallen Order. And
Yeah, you did.
I also struggled with Cynthia in Diamond and Pearl for a bit.
I had a lot of trouble with Dracula from the first Castlevania until I learned how to do it. He's tough.
Cody.
Cody?
From the Pokemon race.
Oh, the Eevee. Gym. Yeah,
The
that's,
hardest boss
that is the hardest
Yeah.
I've ever
boss.
faced.
He's
I
right.
think that's the boss that I've spent the most time
Yep.
trying to beat
But you did it.
of all the games that I've ever played.
Yeah.
The final boss in Doom Eternal on Ultraviolence, really, like it was one of those, and I was streaming it where I was like, this might be the first game I'm streaming that I just have to give up on because I just don't think I can do it. And I did, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
I will say that I didn't spend a lot of time trying to beat him, but I don't know that I ever beat an extra boss in the Kingdom Hearts series.
Oh yeah?
He's like one of the hardest bosses in the game. I don't think I ever really spent time trying to beat him.
I beat all
But-
the extra ones in the first one. I haven't played the others. But there were some tough ones there, definitely.
No, there's definitely tough bosses, but I just know like over time, like I tried to beat the spider boss in
Zombies
Ate My Neighbors. Like I'm playing through the game multiple times but I would never make it past that point, and that just stopped my playthrough, you know. with him, it was like it was an extra thing, and I didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
I just didn't put a lot of time trying to do it. But Eric, did you have one?
Yeah.
You said the
Second Sister.
That's right. Sarah Jane says, first thing is thanks for all the content. I'm pretty lonely and you guys keep me sane. I forget which of you have seen It's Always Sunny, but have any of you listened to their podcast? Their St. Patty's Day one was not only hilarious, but incredibly wholesome.
I want to check it out. I've seen a couple clips from it. One of them talking about the Rancor Keeper. It was very funny. But yeah, they were just
The
randomly.
original? Like
Yeah, they were randomly talking about Return of the Jedi and how brilliant it was to show the Rancor Keeper crying
Yeah.
over this
Yeah.
monster.
Well, to him, it's just a pet
True enough.
companion.
But no, it's the other clips that I've seen are really funny. But yeah, it's one of my favorite comedy shows of all time, and one of the longest running sitcoms of all time.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I think I've seen like the first episode.
I've seen the first episode.
Right, it had like a picket line and like climbing a fence. And
Yep.
Does that sound familiar?
They were on the fence about the abortion issue.
Yes, they were on the fence about. Yeah, I've seen that episode. I think that's all I've seen.
Yeah, and I mean that's season 1, which is nothing compared to it's like season 2 and beyond. Once a certain cast member shows up, it's fantastic.
Super Nerd Gavin says, not a question, just wanted to say Rick's transformation over the last couple years in terms of physique and confidence has been inspiring. Really proud of you, Rick. Keep doing you.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Gooden says, are you guys going to play the Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, as a group stream at first, like the other games, for example, Jedi Fallen Order? I don't know when. Right now, we're in the middle of the Pokemon randomizer. So we've been doing that during the group streams. I did have Lego Star Wars on my list, but I'm going to be jumping into Halo 2, and maybe I'll pick up Lego Star Wars after Halo 2's done.
Might be something I'd jump into after Mass Effect. You never know. I know that I'm not going to go into Mass Effect Andromeda immediately. I'm going to let it marinate for a bit, the trilogy.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out what my next thing is going to be. I tell you what, it's not going to be Breath of the Wild 2 because that got delayed.
Yeah.
Everybody's been saying, what's your most anticipated thing for 2022? Breath of the Wild 2. Now I get to say it again for 2023.
I'll probably play.
Mr. Hyrule says, wait, what?
It got
Poor
delayed.
Mr. Hyrule. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was delayed till
I'm
spring
sorry.
of 2023, I think.
Yeah.
With that name, I would have expected you to be the first to
I know.
I'll
What were you
probably
gonna say,
play the new Star Wars local co-op with Evie.
The new Star Wars, the Lego game?
Yeah.
Okay. Lee Wick says, hello from work, but close to finishing. My question is, how was the Moon Knight show? Because I haven't started it yet, but going to and won't spoil myself on your reaction video of it. And also, Eric, hope your eye gets better.
Thank you. For me, it's been my favorite pilot, if you call it a pilot, the first episode of the MCU Disney Plus shows. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the other 5 episodes.
Agreed.
I enjoyed it, but it's also a thing that I don't know a whole lot about. So like, I wasn't looking at it as like I'm excited for this. It was
Yeah.
more of like I'm interested to be learning who this character is.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see more about it.
Yeah, same for me.
Gave me. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I really like the main character, actor, and I think it's gonna turn out to be really cool.
Gave me Jacob's Ladder and At the Mouth of Madness vibes, and I really like those things.
Hydrate.
And things like those things.
And things like those things.
Mhm.
Muhammad says, have you guys watched Jumper?
With Hayden.
I have seen Jumper. Yes.
Yes.
Hayden and Samuel L. Jackson.
He also says where Mace Windu is
Yep.
trying to hunt down Anakin Skywalker.
I have. I like that movie.
That's the way he worded it. So, Tokent says, Aaron, have you tried Fortnite with your kids with a new update? I think it pulled in a lot of new players. I have played it only a little bit. I haven't had too much time for it since the season change. I got most of the Spider-Man skins I was after last season. This time they have Doctor Strange as one of their big like battle pass skins that you can get. They also got rid of building, which has
I
been
heard
like a
about that.
staple of Fortnite.
Isn't that what Fortnite is?
It's been a staple of Fortnite in their like battle arena thing for a long time, and it's what's happening right now is like they've been attacked by another group, and that group has disabled the building technology. So they aren't able to just build on the fly like they used to. You can still destroy stuff, but you don't get resources and you can't build.
Gotcha.
So it's interesting and different, and also that was the weakest part of my game in Fortnite.
Gotcha.
So they also
Everyone's been brought down to your level now.
Yes, it's great.
God.
Sadly though, I spent a lot of time. Probably the most time I spent playing Fortnite was last season, and they changed up the guns. And my favorite gun, I don't think is in the game right now, which was like a red dotted like machine, like AR.
Yeah.
Now there's like 3-shot burst rifles with like ACOGs on them and stuff, but I'm not used to them yet. So I feel like I'm worse. But they did add like you can run and like jump and pull yourself up ledges and stuff
Like
right
mantle and stuff.
now. Kind of, yeah.
That's cool.
So they added some other things in place of having that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because that's the way you got up over walls and stuff. You built a ramp on it and then just walked over, right?
so I don't know for how. I think it's at least going into like April of some point. For not having building, I don't know exactly, because through the seasons they have changes that kind of take place and like push like some story stuff that they do. So I think building is supposed to come back at some point, but I don't know when.
So you can't even play a mode with that right now.
There's
right?
like creative modes and stuff, but the initial like arena, the battle royale stuff that you do with 100 people and squads and solos and all that is not buildable.
Yeah, it's really bold of them.
Yeah.
Like normally what you'll see is like a different mode, right? Where like you can still do the one, but here's a mode without building.
Yeah.
Like
So like they have all kinds of creative stuff that they've done, and I've seen my kids do like obstacle courses where it's more so training like getting your jumps correctly and using like a bomb that blows you up to like launch yourself the right direction, and then you can use that in the game if you you know from
With
practicing.
the experience.
Yeah, with practicing with this, like, oh well, I know I can do this, so and then you get to like another place where maybe someone wasn't expecting you to attack from, you know. So
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's an interesting move that they made, and I haven't played too much, but I might try it more here before they bring back building, whenever that's going to be. Blaze Away says, I know you did your tier lists as a group, but was wondering what are each of your top 3 animes as of right now?
we are going to have a new tier lists podcast soon.
Yeah, we haven't done one for like a year.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's been a while. My top 3 animes right now. You know, Dr. Stone has been really cool. I've really been liking it.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find a Get Excited shirt, but there
Sure.
are no good ones.
It's hard for me to, like, with us not getting too far into it yet, like, to say it's one of my favorites, you know, because I want to know where the story's going to go. Like, I really like My Hero. I like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. But I also really enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen. But
Sure.
some of those are, like, early on in their, I don't know. Their
Life cycle.
Yeah. So it's hard for me to really kind of be like, this is my favorite for sure, because it's easier to be like, oh, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, I liked it because I liked it from the beginning to the end. The story, all that was good, you know? But I don't know where, like, Dr. Stone will go or how it will end, and maybe it'd be like, well, I didn't like the way it landed at the end, but the journey was pretty fun.
Yeah, I really like Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, Dr. Stone has been really good. Fullmetal Alchemist. I can't name just one.
Yeah, I can't give a fair answer because I have to really, really think about it for an hour on top of a mountain or something at sunset.
Like all time, I would say Berserk 97, Cowboy Bebop, and Oran Host Club. But like as what I'm watching right now, it's probably Hajime no Ippo.
Gotcha. Maz says, what's your favorite TV show / anime that you're reacting to right now?
Oh.
Which, to that one, I would probably say
Better Call Saul.
Because it's just been one of those things where it's just been, I can't wait to watch the next one. There's lots of shows where I like having that space, but something about Better Call Saul, I'm just like, I want to see the next, what's going to happen next? I want to know.
So good.
And it's just like, if I could watch more, I probably would watch more, you know, and more of a rapid succession. But you guys, do you guys have a favorite, like, that we're reacting to right now?
I mean, I've really been enjoying Community. But probably Attack on Titan just for like the sheer experience of what you see versus what you talk about after versus looking forward to the next one.
Sure.
Yeah, I would say Attack on Titan is probably number 1. but it's tough.
I also have really enjoyed Gravity Falls.
Gravity
Yeah.
Falls has been a lot of fun, and we've spent a
It's
lot of
awesome.
time on that trying to figure out things that I'm not
We
sure if they
do.
matter or not. You know, like sometimes like, what does this mean?
It's one of my biggest surprises
Yeah.
of like what I expected to enjoy out of it and what I actually enjoy.
Sure. Yeah, I get that. Garbo Man says, have you guys seen the new Ruby trailer in 2D?
No, the anime one I haven't.
I have not. None of us have yet.
No, all I saw there was just like an announcement.
I'd like to check it out, but not right now.
I haven't seen any video.
Tony Oli, have you guys thought about playing Fortnite on a Friday stream? It would be fun and funny like when you guys played Minecraft.
I would be 100% up for it.
I would do it.
I've never
I would
played.
definitely do
I
it.
mean, I've played it.
The only Fortnite I've played is that spinny game. We have to jump over shit.
Why are you looking at me?
That
Why am I
E3.
looking at you, Rick?
I'll be here.
But will you be playing?
The thing that's tricky is like I know Rick's taste in games is different than mine, and I also like I play a lot of games, and I know Rick's like, well, that's not my game. I don't like this game.
That's not my game.
And sometimes I can tell too, because like sometimes they'd be like, hey, we're gonna try this game, and there'll be something that happens, and Rick's like, look at this shit. And I'm like, already, Rick, we haven't even started streaming yet. You're complaining about this or that.
This Halo Infinite loading screen is
Yeah, it'd be-
garbage.
It'll be a long loading.
And I like that game.
Just install it on an SSD or something. 'Cause my load times are almost instant.
I am on an SSD. I hate to look at it.
Get an M2, or just Alt Tab. I don't know.
So
What's the game that you like, I'm not going to enjoy this, but you had the most fun doing it? Because I remember, Rick, you were like, I do not want to play this Predator game. It's not a good game. We had so much fun with
Knife
that
fight.
game.
We had so much fun with that game.
We truly turned
Which
it
one? The
around
Predator
and
game?
became
Yeah.
the Predators.
Hunting grounds, right?
Like, there were Predators running from us.
Yeah, there were. They were terrified. Like, what the fuck are these guys doing?
I do think that there are times that I've been like, oh, I'm so excited for this game, and I start playing with you guys, and I'm like, this is not what I wanted to do. Like
Yeah.
the entire thing changed.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yep.
all right, this is how we're playing it now. Bubba Skywalker says, so pull off the Band-Aid, no WaveCon this year. I think at one point we said about, I think it was during the last WaveCon maybe, where like we weren't sure when we're going to have another WaveCon. Like I would not expect a WaveCon until we announce a WaveCon.
Yeah.
Like if you don't see an announcement for a WaveCon, I wouldn't plan on a WaveCon right away.
Yep.
So, and we will try to make sure we announce when it will be with enough time to be able
Yeah,
to let
no one's
people-
going to be like
No.
scrambling.
It won't be like, guys, WaveCon's next week! Ah! You know, so
No,
like,
yeah, we're gonna give you warning, but it is an indefinite wait for that to come back.
Yeah. Once we have news on it, we will announce when it will be. So, but yeah, there is no plan on a date for WaveCon or anything as of right now. What? Muhammad says, Rick, what would you do when you hit something and you hurt your hand?
Well, I take a lot of steps to make sure that it doesn't happen. I wrap my hands, I tape my wrists, I wear very expensive gloves to make sure it doesn't happen. But it would suck. I would just have to use the other one for a while, I guess, or just like work on my stance, run.
Train the other side of your body.
Yeah, it would have to be pretty horrific for me to stop.
Pretty horrific.
Yeah.
I like this one from Dip, who says, how much is the minimum amount of money that you would bend down to pick up? Like, before Eric was talking about, like, I've seen a quarter on the ground and be like, it's not worth it. It's
I'd
like
go for $1 bill.
$1? Is $1 the minimum? What if it's
Really?
what about 50 cents?
I mean, if I'm having a good day, I'll get the quarter.
Well, yeah, sure. Because, like, you're like, oh, man, today's been so good.
Yeah.
Oh, a quarter.
If it's like
even
right
better.
after a workout and I come out down the steps like, no.
Well, at that point, it might be $1, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
I can't.
I've been down to pick up not
penny?
a dollar, a penny.
Every
I
time
have
I
picked
see
up
money
pennies.
on the
I've picked up
floor,
a bunch of pennies.
every time I see money on the floor, I always look around like someone has this on a string or something. They're like, look at him, look at him chase it. They're trying to get me.
Yeah.
You seen those videos before?
Yeah. Have.
I've seen where, like, it's been glued, like,
Yeah.
to the ground, and someone
Mhm.
bends down to get it, and then they can't.
Stuck.
And it's like, and they can't.
You know what I do?
What?
Take my pocket knife out and I chip it off the floor.
Calvin,
Now I
not
have a
everyone has
quarter.
a fucking utility belt in their pocket.
You got keys?
I guess, yeah.
Got a rock.
I usually try to leave it for like the next person to make their day. And I hate touching coins, so I
Yeah.
just won't.
Like
pick
it's
up
$1 or
coins.
nothing.
That's fair, I guess.
I like it. Like I don't want to pick up a coin. I will leave it for someone else and make their day. But if it's $1, too bad for them.
You know, I do miss
That would
my
be the way to go.
my yearly taking my jar of change to the bank,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like I got an extra $50 here.
Sure.
You know, because I used to get change all the time. Can't remember the last time I got actual like change.
I haven't used cash
I mean-
for a long time.
Yeah, mine's probably back when I used to work in Illinois, because I used to
Yeah.
like carry money with me. Like
Mhm.
that job I had, like I have no kids, I have no responsibilities for work, and I have money. So I would keep money on me all the time, and I would use it to pay for stuff, and I would have change then. But ever since then, it's probably been like just debit cards, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I worked construction, I would be in places where they did not always have internet, so you couldn't charge a debit card or anything like that. So I used to have to carry cash to get like meals and sometimes fuel, depending on how far out I was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been a long time. I remember I had like a cup by my bed where I would keep the change that I got from like buying things separate from the change that I found from picking it up. I have a jar of my like transaction money, and then I still have a little cup of my found change. Just curious how much it was. I have to go to Coinstar or something sometime.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
see what you had. Turtle Cow says, "You guys ever play Deep Rock Galactic or Risk of Rain 2? Super fun
played,
4-player co-op.
We played Deep Rock Galactic
We
on
did. We
stream.
played
for a
it
group stream one
once
time.
or
Yeah.
twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed
I
it a
like
lot.
that.
I liked it.
I
Turn
had
off
fun
the
with it. It'd be fun
anti-gravity.
to dig through and do that again.
Yeah, kill bugs.
It was like a fun, like Left 4 Dead mining game.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah,
then- but
the
the thing is, like-
objectives were pretty fun too.
the thing was trying to get back. Sometimes Rick would be lost. Like, Rick, where are you? He's like, I don't know. And like mine, he's just mining through a hole.
He's
You just pop
I'm just-
out.
I'm just gonna drill straight through to your like character marker. I'm just coming towards you guys.
Don't move.
Don't move. I've been looking at Risk of Rain 2 for a while for my like Saturday online games.
I don't
but,
know that one.
It's supposed to be really good, but we normally just end up playing Vermintide or Halo.
Sure, yeah. Let me see if there's any more. There's a few more questions, but we're running out of time, so I'm seeing if we want to do one more here. That one's a recommendation. We'll end with the Flash, who just says, "What is your guys' favorite chicken place?"
Oh. I mean,
Los pollos hermanos.
man. I mean, I don't love their business practices, but you can't say Chick-fil-A is not great.
Their nuggets are
Yep.
So
always good.
They have grilled nuggets over there.
Yeah, they do.
They're so good.
Their chicken sandwiches are really good. Although Popeye's spicy chicken sandwiches
Popeyes is also good.
are amazing.
Though I have
And you
found
get those-
sometimes they're inconsistent.
They
Like,
can be.
Sometimes, like most of the time, it's great, but other times I've been like, this one's not as good.
Just too much breading on
Yeah.
it sometimes.
Yep.
The bun is always just nice and fresh,
Mhm.
and it's always good and spicy.
I don't know if I have a favorite chicken place. I have like favorite chicken foods.
Mhm.
Like I really like the spicy chicken from like Wendy's, but
Yeah.
Wendy's isn't a chicken place.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the grilled chicken from Arby's, but
Yeah.
it's not a chicken
I had-
place.
I had Arby's the other day and got their chicken nuggets, and I'd never had them before. And
Oh, yeah.
And oddly, they sell theirs in like a 9-piece. I'm like, a 9? All right, give me a 9-piece.
Fuck.
It's weird though. I feel like you're missing
Odd.
one, or you gave me one extra. You know, like I feel like it should have been 8 or 10. But
Did you?
I'm
that's
fine
the
with it.
thing,
Give me
like,
that Prime number or whatever.
Did you? That's not prime.
9's not Prime, but
No.
like, it was the thing I talked about before, where it's like, why do we always skip over like 7s and you know,
yeah,
like
because
these
it's not
things?
very round.
Yeah, it's like, well, why didn't you go for 6 or 8? Why 7? It's like,
Yeah.
that's what I felt like with 9. It's like, why'd you go for 9? Why not 8 or 10? But no, they were okay.
They
Maybe
couldn't
it's
fit
easy to
double
count to
digits on the
three
sign.
times.
Do they come in like? But they don't sell a 3-piece.
Do they
You know-
not?
No, they had like.
I thought the tenders came in like
No, these were chicken nuggets. Like
the actual
they
nuggets.
were
Okay.
premium chicken nuggets, is what they
Mm.
were called.
But they're like full
So-
grain chicken meat, right? They're like breaded. Like you can tear them. They're not like McDonald's nuggets where it's just like a.
Yeah, I think it's like
paste.
actual meat in there.
You know what I mean.
No, but like
you know exactly
I
what
like
I'm
how
talking
like
about.
you're saying like they're McDonald's. I'm like, yeah, but this is actual meat, not whatever McDonald's has in there.
This is not meat. We know it's beaks and peckers.
All right,
like the same stuff that they make dog treats out of.
All right, so we need to look through. Let me look at the one thing real quick too. We need to do the activities.
I can do bits and donations if you want.
Are you doing that? Okay, go ahead and do that, Rick.
Sure. Eventually. Make sure you come back tomorrow. We're going to be playing Pokemon Randomizer Race. I don't know if anyone will beat it tomorrow, but we get closer every single Friday.
Catching up to Aaron.
Eric, we're tied.
Catching up.
All right, Rick, I'm over here. And Doniba resubscribed for 46 months.
Thank you.
Cyrus has resubscribed for 13 months.
Thank you.
Daddy Panda has resubscribed for 2 months.
Thank you, Daddy Panda.
Michelle Bell resubscribed for 4 months with a 4-month streak.
Thank you very much.
Canester resubscribed 25 months. Said, love the content, guys. Hopefully the next week treats you better. Eric. Looking forward to the next AOT episode. Watching dub along with you guys.
Me too.
Hilding cheered 100 bits. Said, weekly loving.
Weekly loving.
Light Amazon has subscribed for the first time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bless you.
And don't forget, if you guys have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub to your streamer of choice on
Indeed.
Twitch. So
Indeed. A Twitch
use
sub.
that for whatever Twitch streamer you want to. Dip cheered 100 bits. Speaking of Patreon polls, Eric, you forgot the Walking Dead poll this week.
Oh.
Did I? I think I did.
Mm.
Someone said that about something else last week, and I didn't. I might have, though. I don't know.
Captain Cold cheered
Let me
5
go look.
bits. Says, happy Cesar Chavez Day. Dance Marathon Day, Eiffel Tower Day, Transgender Day of Visibility, She's Funny That Way Day,
I must have.
Bunsen Burner Day, Clams on the Half Shell Day, Crayon Day, Farm Workers Day, Prom Day, Tater Day, Terry's Day, World Backup Day. 1999, the film The Matrix was released. In 85, the first edition of WrestleMania is held in New York. Did you know that, Rick?
I mean, I knew the first WrestleMania, 1985.
But did you know March 31st, Rick?
I did not.
See? Learned something today. And in 1889, the Eiffel Tower was opened.
Huh.
Also today on Twitch is Mod Appreciation Day. So I want to shout out to the mods that we have for Twitch and Discord and all the work they do and all the help they do. And make sure you guys tell the mods thank you for all the help, like in Mass Effect, keeping spoilers away.
Yep.
And all kinds of stuff. They keep
Thank
spoilers
you.
from us all the time. They do a lot of work. We appreciate it.
They
Thank
do.
you, mods.
Thank you, mods. We want mods in
You're
the
a
chat.
mod.
We want thank you, mods in the YouTube video.
You a real one.
And Aaron, I'm glad you read that one because there's one word in there I can't say.
Is it WrestleMania?
No.
Oh, I bet it's Crayon Day.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, he had another one here, 5 bits, where it says in 1948, Al Gore was born to save us from Man Bear Pig. And in 1927, Cesar Chavez was born, and in 1980, Jesse Owens dies. In 1621, Philip III of Spain dies.
Dude, the Man Bear Pig of South Park is so funny because Matt and Trey or whatever, they, weren't really a fan of Al Gore and his, like fear-mongering climate change thing. It's like, oh yeah, he's here to, guys, seriously, Man Bear Pig is real. I'm super serial. And then when they realize 10, 12 years later, oh no, climate change is a very real thing. They brought back Al Gore, and he actually found Man Bear Pig. it's
great.
fantastic. I'm just glad that they're like, no, we
They
have to
owned
do
up
this.
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know why everyone is saying about Aaron. I don't understand. Some people say my day. My birthday's tomorrow, not today.
Not today.
Oh, it's Aaron Yeager's birthday.
Oh, but isn't that spelled like that?
It's not, but it is Aaron Yeager's birthday.
Oh, interesting.
Good to know.
Xvexical cheered 100 bits. Says, hey Eric, Aaron, Calvin, Rick. Hope you guys are having a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Mr. Stealthy Ninja resubscribed. 16-month streak. What are the chances that you guys put an insulated tumbler with a straw on the store.
An insulated tumbler with a straw.
Yeah, like this.
So like this?
I would say very good.
Like that there is on the store, right?
Yeah.
It's
That's
an insulated
insulated.
tumbler.
It has
It
a
is.
straw,
And it has a straw.
and it's on the store.
So I think
So there are some tumblers with a straw
this
on there.
is very nice.
X-Vexicle, cheer to 100 bits. Eric and everyone, keep up the good work. I hope you guys reach 1 million subscribers.
Me
Hope
too.
so, thank you.
Which, if for some reason you're watching this, you're not subscribed, subscribe
To our
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're trying to hit 1 million subscribers this year. That's our push. We will be doing it. So you want to be a part of it. You don't want to miss out.
If we hit 1 million subscribers by midnight, December 31st, 2022, Rick and Aaron have to go camping.
Throwing us under the
Outside.
bus. I see how
Outside.
it is.
If
Yep.
we hit it by midnight tonight, Calvin will shave his head.
I
The
will
only
shave my
thing
whole
they can-
body if we do it by midnight tonight.
His whole body, which you'll want to see that.
My whole slippery face.
No, we should like wax part of your body then.
All right,
All right, there you go. Get to wax it.
but you have to do it. And I get to choose where.
I have to do it, and you choose where. What is this? A Ray of Sunshine has subscribed. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Tintin Who has resubscribed. 33 months on a 32-month streak.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Turtle Cows resubscribed for 24 months. Says, oh, hi, Mock.
Oh, hi.
Woohoo, 2 years. Been
Woohoo.
lurking since Avatar reactions. So thank you, Turtle Cows.
Thank you.
Dip cheered 100 bits. I'm so happy you guys watched Face Off. And right after the Adam Project won a poll just for that one joke in the movie.
Yep.
For me, I watched Face Off with full length on Friday, and I watched the Adam Project the next day on Saturday. I was so happy when that joke happened.
It was serendipitous.
It was,
It was indeed.
The reaction goes up on Foresight tomorrow. Adam Project.
And Calder Robin gifted a sub. Thank you so much, Calder Robin.
Thank you.
And I believe that's everything.
I think
We're
so.
all good. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We will be back tomorrow with Pokemon Randomizer Race. We should have Calvin's camera now fixed, I think.
Yeah.
I think we fixed it today.
I think so.
I think we're good. We have
I
his
have an
audio
Entei.
fixed. Rick has an Entei. It's hard to tell what will happen. So make sure you guys join us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.